permitted you to come onto this stage? All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no... Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it? I am Focalor. The eyes of countless Fontanians are upon me. I must act... Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Retribution! Ha!
No one escapes my sight!
Ha!
Prepare to be blown away!
Ha! Ha!
Windblade!
Verdict is... Ha!
Ha! No escape! Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Ha! 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 Burn! Ha! Ha!
Be gone!
Ha!
No one escapes my sights! Hey, get him!
Ha! Ha! Verdict is... Ha!
Farina. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are...
Be not nervous. Be not afraid.
Wait a moment. You're... Mirror me? Mirror me.
The prophecy.
What prophecy? The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain.
Oh, very good.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember.
Yes, it will.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a fun...
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to.
Oh, so there's still hope after all. As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came, but if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine.
You truly are the perfect. I suppose this would also be the just.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine had.
Play as a god?
That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of
But how will I do this? A human assuming the...
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. You simply need to... Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity... Remember, your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but...
I'm still not sure I understand, but... So, how long am I going to have to play this role?
To accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on the stage for many, but I promise you...
A trial, huh? How exciting. I'll be looking forward to it. The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my... What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest... Ladies and gentlemen, good evening! And I'm sure you've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed, I am, in truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god. As the god Focalor, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into... Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the maze. This should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts to...
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being right? Mirmi said that I just need calm down, Farina. Think. Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. Oh, now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to... Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. You may consider my previous act a door gift of sort. Now then, let us be
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside?
Personality? It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful! Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. best follow this flow and My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they... No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they... No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its god. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fire. There is no trouble in this world that justice can. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand with.
Lady Farina, here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the file.
Come now, was I not just at the Opera House in person? Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette. Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
If I may be so impertinent...
A magnificent, dramatic, and wondrous trial.
That's true, I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine thought.
No need for fright, and do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now, do your duties.
Lady Farina, I don't know what to say. Thank you for agreeing to see me.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of perseverance instead. Long have you stood in line to meet me, have you not? Oh, I'm afraid that's just an... All right. Deuteria, is it? How is your son's illness?
You remembered me, and you knew of my family, too. He is doing much better now. In fact, he is far more of an ardent believer than I. He was the one who forced me to...
Oh, good. Very good. If this should happen again...
Oh, you're such a gentle and wise god. Thank you once again.
Lady Farina, here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the...
I see. It's as I thought, then. As your god, I did already expect this, but I wanted to see how all manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will...
Well, as I understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Really? Have they found anything?
afraid that they haven't found any effective solution.
Oh, is that so? Well, no wonder. This issue The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. Maybe this is fine. I just need to keep going, and everyone will be safe. Alright, Farina, don't think too hard about this. You need...
Lady Farina, here are the new trial reports for the latest cases, as well as a summary of the follow-up.
There'll be no need for that.
Lady Farina, I've waited...
Indeed, my dear, loyal citizen. This joyous moment is an honor...
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Understood. Keep monitoring. Keep me informed should anything come up at the Institute. I don't think I let anything slip today. I just don't know when these days will end. I feel utterly exhausted. Best to rest early today.
Lady Farina, it's like a dream. I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was Madame d'Auterre.
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faithful...
Surely you exaggerate, Lady Farina. My lady?
What is it, good citizen?
Oh, are you crying?
This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god whose dominion is the waters, can I?
No wonder.
So interminable. Hundreds of years must have passed by now. I never have I reached my limit. I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. I've conducted so many investigations. All I can do is keep heart. I must maintain this act.
Farina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone, although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone. Your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Share my burden. That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness? Yes, I've heard that and if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you? If that's the case... She's right. I could confide in her, but if things don't play out as expected, the people of Fontaine will be the ones... No, Farina, you shouldn't be selfish. But what if it's Farina? You've worked so hard. Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come by again. Think about it long and hard. No, I have nothing to say. I am Farina, the Archon of Fontaine. Everything will surely get better. All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance until the curtains fall.
Fine.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive... She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these it seems that trusting humanity was the right...
I believe that I understand how your deception works. How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine?
Good. Of course, the Iudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine.
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber. It now seems that that person was you.
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes. It would seem so, wouldn't it? Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth. In truth, it is no enactor of
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you have it. And to be more precise, not only will the I mean... Did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peace? My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium but really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated, the vast majority had to be accumulated.
It was all part of your plan then? Both the trial and the sentence?
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained but only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archon's divine...
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro... The destruction of that divine throne.
Returning what's rightfully yours to you. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
But...
Oh, what? Getting sad again. The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
All you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
I I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased at how well my... Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principle stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin, then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontanians as, in other words, existence was Egeria's justice, and to defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on. At this point, we, whether it be myself or Iudex Neuvillette, the highest judge in our land.
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, at last, I now understand the true purpose behind this position. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 cent... You are a devious one, Focalor. Things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Neuvillette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Iudex Neuvillette, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection?
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that it can't be defeated?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means, I now have the... We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry. Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require the root of the calamities befalling Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the... Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come. To separate the power of the primordials. Considering the fact I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon's power with you. We shall look for an opening together. Sorrow turning into hostility.
Let the show begin.
Cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility. Chance will present itself. I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within. Witness the might of the primordial sea.
dance!
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but it was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple... Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen.
That power. Who are...
Paimon has an idea. From what... It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the...
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. So you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. It's a strange... That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. All in all, it fails as a pet.
Miss Skirk?
The point being...
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an... So what sort of person is your master? Well, child's masters.
Oh, right. So you don't know him. His name is Sir Delogi.
Huh?
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous.
The Foul?
Still nothing? Well, how about...
Ooh, that one we've heard! Rhine Doctor's part of the Hexen...
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, but I suppose you understand now, yes?
Wait! Didn't you also mention a visionary person?
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to... As such, the fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be...
What?
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heaven.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Furina will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
All hands, initiate emergency rescue! Hurry!
Hey, lend a hand!
water's receding!
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
We're saved.
The prophecy was wrong.
The soil renewed. The Sweetadivasula attacks post-disaster. Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Hope is like seeing a small cookie when you're starving late at night. You just need a little of it. Skyship Winglet, boon or bane of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute. With Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked hidden, people always call the first researcher mad, but few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would find it all the hard. Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really Jurier and Navia? They sound like real big shots.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With the disaster just having passed, the value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of...
Paimon's curious too! Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish? What's there to be
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best incubators of news, if you haven't noticed. And also with...
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times already?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on! Let's head to Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress.